My name is Jub. My name is Jub. Hi, my name is Judge, and welcome to episode number 30-something of Arenas. Let's get in there. This week's episode a little later than usual because we were waiting for Tuesday's expansion. I was really kind of over the Demon Hunter Shaman meta that we just experienced. So now we get to start with our first run of Onyxia's Lair. I've played a little bit on stream already, and it is an absolute shit show right now. It's fantastic. So we've got a new card, Raid Boss Onyxia, that is pretty strong. It's quite good. Ysera levels of busted. We've got Descent of Dragons in the arena now, bringing all the explorers, all the dragon discoveries, dragon synergies in. We still have avalanches and wild paws in Shaman, but I have seen them far less. And to top it all off, we also have the return of our favorite epic offering rate bug. Epics, we've had this many times. I think this is our third time while I've been doing this series that we've had this happen. And now we've got epics all over the place. Big game hunters, spammy arcanists are all over the place. Druid has Embiggen again, and Embiggen is an epic. It's just an absolute shenanigans right now. Most of the meta I've been getting absolutely destroyed with a couple good runs. Let's see which it is today. Let's get in there. We're looking for Mage. Don't really know what else. Don't really know what else. Here we go. None of those are Mage. You know what? Paladin is actually one of the few classes I haven't done. I don't think I've done Demon Hunter either. Demon Hunter's in a weird spot because it has like no class cards. So you're getting Illidari Inquisitors or you're getting nothing, pretty much, for Demon Hunter. I think it's mostly nothing, to be honest, right now. Paladin's been on its way up. Spike-Ridge Steed is back. Dino Size and whatnot with that meta, with the Ngoro cards coming back in. One of the few good classes, potentially good classes, that I have not played. So, first time this meta, let's get a Paladin going. Here we go. Give me the good cards. Those are not the good cards. That does not bode well. Maybe this? I've got their ratings off today, by the way, because they're pretty much useless right now. There's not nearly enough data in for them to mean anything, for the win rates to mean anything. So I've just taken it away for today. These are garbage. Frozen, Delights, 4, hard-fought fights. Is that better than Hatchling? Like, honestly, it might be. Epic offering rate, by the way. Let's just take it. It's got a fun voice line. Dragon Breeder? Like, it should probably be Troll Centurion in theory, but you know I'm just going to take every dragon synergy card I can get. Bring on the dragons. This card, man, I have no idea what the stats are going to say. Bloodguard is amazing, but this card's new, so I think I'm going to take it. It's also really, really strong. I don't know if it's going to be as strong as Bloodguard, but, like, you go first and do nothing on turn 1. Let's go with the new card here. Battle Mage, get aggro. Bunker Sergeant is still in. But, yeah, I think we'll just grab a 1-mana 2/2. Seems fine. Now we're getting our Basilisk anyways. Probably a Young Priestess. Get that nice early start. Seems fine. Add Bomber over Garb seems good. Frantic Hippogriff is great. A lot of neutral stuff here. Here's one I forgot. Here's one I forgot. Wormrest Purifier is in a lot of decks right now because it has that epic gemstone in the middle. Tons of Wormrest Purifiers being offered. I had a priest with 4 Wormrest Purifiers. It was not good, honestly, but it was ridiculous. And I'm kind of a sucker for it right now. The meta is just an absolute, fiesta, and I think you just have to embrace it. This card's pretty fun, but give me the random Knight Captains. Wait, I mean, Templar Captains. I'm in. Purify me. Let's of Kings is decent. Yeah. Epic. Shrek? I could Blessing of Kings my Chromatic Egg. I could copy whatever's in the egg. Just seems too slow and not good. Let's go Shrek. Tiger, I guess? Tiger, sure. Aggro, kind of. Brasswing, there's a dragon I like to see. Oh, come on. You give me Brasswing and Onyxian Warder? This card's new and really, really strong. But, admittedly, it's not as strong when I have no other dragons. So, best be the Brasswing. Great card. Again, epic offering, right? That card's quite good. Is it better than Frantic Hippogriff? Is it better than Frantic Hippogriff or Egg Napper? I think we like another Hippogriff here. Draw a spell that costs 3 or less. It costs 0 this turn. Another epic card in Paladin is Sanctuary that I've been destroyed by a couple times. Wouldn't say no to seeing that. Right now, this draws absolutely nothing, which is not good. But these cards are such terrible cards that I think we're going to risk it. Ring of Courage? That has synergy with that. And I feel like this card is very strong. It's got tradable. And... you know, 2 mana, give a minion +3/+3 is good. Your opponent has 2 minions, and that seems very, very reasonable. Let's grab it. Ghoul is fine. Dread Raven. Do I have Murlocs? None of this looks super great either. Just grab a 3. This deck is not really looking super good or interesting at the moment. Grab a Dread Raven. Undertide Hydra, another epic. Big Lord's Beast. I mean, all these are kind of not good. Small-time Recruits. I've got 2 1-costs. I mean, this is all garbage. Man, what a... Paladin's supposed to be one of the better classes. Like, what is this garbage? This has been horrible. This has mostly been my experience. Most of my decks have been worse than this draft. And then I've had, like, 2 insane decks that just obliterated people. It's wild. How many more ones am I going to get? Probably not many. How many pirates do I have? 0. Turn this into something with Wormrest? Like, this is awful. No Murlocs? 3 mana, draw 2? But not even all the time? Pick up a couple extra ones? I'm going to go for it. It's not right. It's not correct. Take this for all the ones I'm about to draft. This is pretty good in this meta, too. Oh, look at that. Abusive Sergeant. Do I need to take it now? Have I forced my own hand? These are all pretty reasonable. I think I will take it. Could have had the Murloc. I mean, these are garbage, so take the Hunter. Hydrologist is super cool. I haven't seen that card in a while. And it's a Murloc. Oh my god, dude. Like, this deck is going 0-3, man. This deck sucks. We got a Brasswing. But this deck is not good. Trust me, I've seen what's out there in this meta. This deck is very bad. Dirty Rat, Freebooter, Crook Fu. Oh my goodness. Try to high roll with the Dirty Rat? I mean, I just don't know what to do here. These are all so terrible. Crook Fu into Blessing of Kings, is that our win condition? Like, we got Hippogriffs, man. Look at my Hippogriffs and then look at this Crook Fu. It's probably supposed to be the Freebooter, honestly, but let's just grab this Dirty Rat for fun. That's an amazing card. It's too bad, because, like, this deck is already beyond salvaging, is it not? I don't know. Spikered Steed is amazing. So is Worm, but Spikered Steed's better. Igneous Elemental, I suppose. This is nice for other Spikered Steed gamers. How many 2s do I have? Not counting Dirty Rat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's quite a lot. I think I will take the Cleaner. TransmogriPurifier to change our garbage cards into other cards. Here's another epic that's absolutely everywhere, and you can kind of see from all the epics we've seen just why this meta is so insane right now. Absolutely, get in here. And last pick. Another Shrek? Great. Okay, so this is definitely a very, very bad, not good deck, and I don't think it'll do well. But you never know. I honestly thought that about another Hunter I had, and it went 7, and I was like, how does this go 7? And my, Druid that I had went 3 or whatever, and it was so much better. This meta is perplexing. It's insane. Who knows? We just draw Wormrest Purifier each game, and who knows what's going to happen. Let's get in there. Game number 1. Game number 1. Where are all the dragons? Like, everyone I'm playing is dropping Twin Tyrants left and right. Evasive. The 2 mana 1/3 Discover a Dragon, and then they're playing Ysera's, and they're playing Onyxias. Like, we just have nothing to do with all that. I anticipate a short video. Wormrest though, transform them and then play small-time recruits to draw all the ones that you get. That seems great. Let's go, baby. I'm in. Count me in. Okay, okay. Mr. Paul, you got an embiggen right off the bat? Mr. Paul? Jade Idol, that is not an embiggen. That is not nearly as good as an embiggen. Alright, let's waste absolutely no time. Boom, boom. Say goodbye to all our neutral cards. There is a Paladin card that is a 4-mana 4/2 if you have no neutrals. Equip a True Silver Champion. That card's insane. Could get that. We can also get Cariel, the hero. That is usually banned from Arena. Okay, what is this? two Jade Idols? That doesn't work. That doesn't work, man. Come on. Give me a break here. Battlecry, discover a holy spell. That's pretty cool. And a perfect draw.
With every step, the light guides you.
Okay, hold the bridge is fine. We're gonna go face here because they have the option of hero powering back here anyway. Great start, Mr. Paul. Let's see some more Jades, please. Jade Blossom now, if you don't mind. Kennels is disgusting. Maybe making up for the double Jade Idol turns. Really, really strong card. Uh-oh. I don't need 2 of those, I'm sure. Oh, no. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Not bad. Do you think I have 3 more? Do you think I have 3 more? Oh, those are pretty solid. I kind of want to make this trade. If you want a hero power, that's fine. I want to make on turn 4 now. If you want a hero power, just don't give them a clean trade with the Cub, I think. Do I dare play another one of these? Evasive Feywing and trade. Okay. Hold the bridge, not quite enough. That's super cool. All right. I can hold the bridge this one day, maybe. Informant, what do you got for me? Another hold the bridge. Erosive Breath. Yes, another hold the bridge. And then we do... Dunce. Main Street. Hope they don't get through the Main Street. They might hero power trade here, trade here. Do they care about the buff? Probably, I guess. Let's see what they do here. Hero power, check. Probably that means 2/2 comes into the 1/1 and 5/4 into the 1/2, right? Make sure we don't get our card draw. Little do they know we're drawing another, no, they're going face! Oh my god, they're going right to the dome! I stand vastly corrected. Wow, okay. Well, Ring of Courage seems good. Ring of Courage seems good. Then am I holding the bridge? This is a Blessing of Kings. I could kill this. What we can do is Ring of Courage here. Go like this. Then hold the bridge. Give that a bonk. Give that a bonk. Seems good. I really want to try playing another small-time recruits, because I have no idea what's in here. Surely, like we drew 3 1s with such ease. Emerald Explorer is a card we absolutely don't want to see here. Just a measly 6/6, who cares? Double trade into the 6/4, surely. Comes down here. Okay, right on. No idea what kind of spells we have in here. I can't do that. I can't justify doing that, right? All right, let's see what we have.
True strength comes from within.
Sand Breath. That's extremely good. Hear that now? What is that lifesteal doing right in the middle of this thing, man? What is that? You're supposed to be down here. What is this? You got a heart right in the middle of your body there, buddy. Will that ever go back to where it's supposed to be? Look at it. What is that? You see it? What the heck? You see it like go off to the right? This isn't normal, right? Wait, where'd it go? I guess it lost lifesteal. There goes its heart. That was intriguing. That was interesting. Let's play a Shrek next. I have played exactly 3 Baron stable hands. Oh, you too, eh? Wow, it's sure going around. Here it comes. Who knows? What are we gonna get hit by, man? So many crazy class cards out there. The last 3 Shreks I've played have given me a 1 mana 1/1, a 3 mana 2/1 Hoot Hoot, and a 1 mana 2/3 that made all my stuff cost more. It was not very good. Let's see if we improve.
I'll be your field guide.
That is an improvement. That is better. That is honestly quite strong. Alright, let's see if their Wormrest pulls out some magic. Maybe it gives them more Jade Idols. Whoa! Whoa! Got ourselves a memer over here. Love it. How much damage do I have? I am... Ooh. What am I supposed to do here? I could play the Brasswing. I don't really think I need it. I'm gonna do this and see what happens. I have to know. I won't be able to concentrate the rest of the video. I have to know. Now I know. You know? Now I know. Good, good. I'm happy. I just needed the information. I have no regrets whatsoever. I was gonna play the Tiger and go face. That seems reasonable. What are the odds I had exactly 3? 1 in a million. Not a lot of cards that save them out there, but there are a few. That's not one of them. I mean, Kennels was good, but the rest of it kind of didn't really do anything. Oh my. Oh my. A larger and larger green man. Good night, Jim Kai. Pretty nice warm-up there at 0-0. Tough to really gauge how good our deck is when all we did was play a, what's it called? Purifier? 1 for 2. Like I said, Purifier and starting hand each game, and who knows? A Gear Grubber in our starting hand, very cool. A Shaman as our opponent, very uncool. And let's get rid of the Brasswing and keep the Dreadraven. Seems reasonable. Frozen Delights for hard fought fights. It's a good thing we played someone who played 2 Jade Idols right off the bat last game. Still not super pumped about this list. When am I playing this Gear Grubber? Turn 3? Maybe I top tick like a Blazing Battle Mage? Well, you know, whatever, man. Get in there. Wormrest number 2. Let's go. Oh, man. Purify my deck. Goodbye, Defias Cleaner. Goodbye, Shrek. Goodbye, Bitter Tide to Hydra. Okay, that's nice and slow for us. Okay, and they do settle on going face. Lightfuse Stegadon. Oh my god, dude. See how good this card is?
Yeah, I don't need.
Yeah, I roll need. Whatever. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. What are we doing there, Shaman? You got the coin. Do you have the busted card? At least if they have the busted card, this 4/5 does fairly well against it. Top deck is Hungo Drungo. Oh my god. That's a pretty high roll 1 cost. Pretty strong. The problem is that thing is enormous and it's going to clear my taunt. I've got Abusive Sergeant and Clear. That's pretty good. I don't have Abusive Sergeant because I played a Wormrest Purifier, you idiot. Darn, we only had 1? Only 1 this time? We had 3 last time. Alright, that's fine, whatever. Boom, boom, boom. Don't let this value trade be perfect. Send that to the dome. Keep the Death Rattle. We're looking fine. I'm sorry, I forgot. I literally just played you, Wormrest. Stupid deck tracker. How dare you. Maelstrom Portal's a pretty clean answer there. Pretty rude. Only we had a silver hand recruit to adapt.
I lead from the front.
Corporal. Oh boy. Oh dear. Alright. Show me what you got.
Strength comes from within.
Noble sacrifice. Excellent. That's insane. Unbelievable. Got a silver hand recruit on the board, ready to be adapted. We've got a bunch of purple cards over here. Purple, purple, purple. Obstacular Dread Raven coming next to absolutely obliterate our opponent's hopes and dreams. We need a transmog. Literally, this deck is just going to be TransmogriPurifier and Purifier trying to win games. That's all it's going to be. And the occasional speed, I guess. Get down!
I wield the power.
Oh no, they have dragons. Guys, they have dragons! They have, oh thank goodness, another light fuse Stegadon. Sweet! Oh, that's fantastic news. So, I don't know, we're gonna need like, maybe 3 random Templar captains in a row, and then we'll be okay, right? Nothing to worry about. We're good here. Jesus Christ, we're getting obliterated. Okay, maybe another, oh, a brass wing. That's pretty good, especially with this frozen. Problem is, what do I do to get to the 6/6? I gotta play Shrek, man. I gotta play Shrek. They're gonna get a 5/1 and a 5/5. I have to hope this has at least 4 attack. It does have at least 4 attack. That is pretty good, honestly. That's better luck than our top decking of Stegadons over and over again. Okay, so 5/1 in here this time? Frozen, delights, 4 hard fought fights. No frog, no frog. No, don't do that! I'm trying to brass wing you to death! Oh my god. Unbelievable. How unbelievably rude. You kidding me? And then I do this. If I trade here and play the brass wing, they get divine shields. I can't do that. I can't do that. Instead, I double adapt my non-existent silver hand recruits. That's horrible. Oh my god, dude. Boom. Boom. Looks good. Well played, dude. It's over. Got him. Got him right where we want him. Get destroyed. Avalanche. Interesting. Intriguing. Oh no. Oh no. That's bad. Why couldn't they just roll a freaking 1/1 totem, man? This now? Or should I try to, like... This is awful. This is awful. In theory, they can't clear this. Boom. Get absolutely destroyed. They can't even clear it. What are they going to do? Deal damage to it? I'd like to see that happen. Not going to happen. Then we Vitality Surge into Templar Captain. Every time. Can't wait to, like, top deck. Wait, not our Dirty Rat. That's gone. Templar Captain? Templar Captain. It's Templar Captain. Bronze Explorer? Into Ysera or Raid Boss Anixia? It appears they have damage after all. Off the top. You know, there's probably even better cards to play, so whatever. Whatever, Hydrologist. Let's go for a card. Let's go for a Holy Spell. Let's go for a Blessing of Kings. Let's go for a Secrets. Let's go for a Tap. Okay, I guess we'll mix in some hero powers, try to save our resources a little bit more. 2 cards that they've kept since the beginning on purpose is a little bit concerning. Why would they do that? 2 cards they've kept since the beginning, and they did it intentionally. One was Big Ol' Whelp. That's, interesting. And the other was Youthful Brew. No wonder he wanted to keep that combo, and they'll take away their tempo. But, in this case, like, getting a few extra cards could go a long way. Healing Totem is rude. Templar maybe. Oh my. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, speed it up. Grab another one in a second. Whew. Oh, we know they have a dragon. That card's back and is insane. Ottoman Rocket? What are we doing here? They've got a Whelp and 2 cards that they've only obtained recently. Our lad is just too large. You probably want to play a big old Whelp next, no?
Always little time.
Hey, another spammy! Heyo! Seen a number of those this meta, but is that, I mean, they're just removing their own board for me, so like that's okay. We just clear the totem with the minion and slam the True Silver, and that's pretty good. I don't see that really ever getting better. Let's see what's in here first. More getting away. Could take the Reckoning in this case. Once they play a big, large lad. Okay, let's take the Reckoning. Let's play the True Silver and remove this. Let's Hero Power. And let's go face and hold the Ring of Courage. Play this. They might totem again, giving the Ring of Courage, making the Ring of Courage better. If we top deck something extremely light, we might just toss the Ring of Courage and look for something a little more impactful. Big ol' whelp. How are they still at 26 health? It feels like one of us should be a little less healthy right now, you know? That's not very good. Do I need to trade this? What am I doing here? Bonk bonk. Yeah, I think I do. I think I need to trade this for something a little more impactful. Oh my god, why is it always... How many Stegodons do I have? At least it's like doing something this time, but... How many light fuse Stegodons are there in this deck? That's pretty good.
Burn away your transgressions.
I wonder if I want to buff this. We get a dragon, could get what, a spell burst? There's no spell burst in this meta. I'm not really sure what I can do. I'm gonna hold it just in case though. I don't know, if they have a bunker sergeant, I mean, was their poison really doing a whole lot then anyway? I could use a beefer. I could use that Templar I've been talking about. Great, love that card. That's a card you love to see. Baldar Bridge. If I ever wait one turn for that instead of getting a 3/3, that's gonna get hit by Reckoning, which is really nice. Maybe I'll just do this.
Reporting for duty.
And just give that the extra health. And save the Baldar for a little extra value coming in with the next draw. Very good card, done Baldar Bridge. Worth a hex. Okay. I mean, that's getting Reckoning anyway. Or not. That's getting Reckoning. Rip. Uh-oh. Help! Help! Send help, deck! Bridge! Take over. You're in charge now, Bridge. Okay, well that's not really all that good. Sentence. It's gonna be their first target. We get 3 3s coming every turn. It would give me the freaking Templar, man. I'm in great pain. Please, either concede or end the pain that I'm in. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Oh my god, give me a Spikered Steed, dog! Give me a Spikered Steed, then! Templar, Captain, or a Steed, and we are laughing.
My eyes are
All the way to the bank. Give it to me. Ring of Courage. Like you gotta play it. You can't trade it for minions when you're gonna die, right? You gotta do this. And I'm getting another Ring of Courage, but I think I just want to make sure I'm controlling this board. They might want to push face here, and we come with the A2 into here. Then we can trade this back once we get it back, right? Return any spells you cast in this minion in your hand, so we can trade it after, which is completely fine, right? And oh, stop doing that! Stop doing things, please. All right, I can remove it. I'm safe. Oh my god. Sweet beans. Okay. That seems good. That seems good. We're gonna trade next turn. This. This, and... Oh god, yes. Oh god, yes, the brass wing. Greasy. Okay, I'm no longer in pain. Everything is fine. 2 Knight Captains and a Snowfall Guardian, and we're just, you know, getting random nonsense from Worm Rest and somehow finding a way. So brutal. I want to say poor Shaman, but then again, you know, I absolutely don't. That was a mistake. Yeah, I think they just noticed they gave me lethal with by playing a minion. Because then I get the buff and can go face and the dragon will finish him off. But, I mean, what are you gonna do? Do nothing and wait for what? Maybe Raid Boss, maybe Deathwing if they have it, but that seemed like it was pretty much game over. 2-0, look at this. This deck's insane. 3 for 3, show me Worm Rest. Oh, uh-oh. Viewer discretion is advised. I may have to edit this out, but we never turned down a friend request, right? I need to open Blizzard to hear online. That seems good, that seems good. That seems like maybe a little later. Auto Rocket wants to be friends. Oh, my friends list is full. Oh god. God, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh my god, I'm so sorry. You're gone. No, I can't do that. You're gone. Yarg, I can't do that to Yarg. You're gone, Schmunky. Come on, no way. God, there's no way. Canoe, I'll get you back. Canoe, I haven't seen you in a while. I'll get you back. Just at me. Okay. Be my friend. Here we go. Will there be salts? You know what? Whatever.
You lack style. Luckily, you
Ottoman?
have me.
Ottoman? Will they say words to me?
You lack style.
Oh.
Luckily, you have me.
There goes our flesh-eating ghoul. It's Malkazar. That's not very good. So I just need Mad Bomber to hit theirs once, and ours 0 times, and then we're good. Seems I've dodged everything, which I can live with. Alright, let there be legendaries. More legendaries. It doesn't look like they're going to say anything. I deleted friends with Canoe. Canoe, I'll get you back, man. For this? Not even a GG? Alright, well, back into incognito mode then. Up here, offline. I'm gone. I'm gone. Do they just trade off their transmog? You're insane. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. Okay, so let's try to make it to turn 9. This is exactly why this meta is just an absolute shit show, right? What the heck is... What is that? DQA's back, by the way. I forgot to mention that. I have no dupes. I can't play my Worm Rest is the only thing. So I just gotta make it to turn 9. Can we do that? Not with this hand. I have no play next turn. They're gonna take away the transmog, making it probably more likely I get a play. And no taunt. Blessing of Kings. Good heavens. I could really use something to play. Yeah, that'll work. That'll do.
The battle.
Great draw. Good stuff. Okay, those aren't the greatest Murlocs, so that's probably okay. Wonder if they'll trade the 2/2 just because they don't want to... Yeah, they will. It's a tough 8 face damage to deny, but, like, I'm gonna get that poison. It's a tough call. I think it's probably most of the time the trade. Depends on what they have, of course. Alright, they decide on the trade. It seems fine. Wormrest, I'm sorry. This is not your game. I thank you for your help, but I'm not risking putting duplicates in my deck. When I've got a DQA, you can come down after, if there is an after. And then we just do this. 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 That. And Operation Stall until turn 9 is a go. You gotta wonder, maybe they got one too. How many they only got one legendary, or they only got one legendary?
Once upon a time.
Well, now they could have one. Now they could have one. I didn't get one of those cards. Netherspite Historian is pretty good right now. Raid boss, send help. Send help. They're looking at their dragons going, why did I get all the terrible garbage dragons? You see who you're up against? You think you're gonna have better RNG than me? Slam the Malchazar next? Maybe they're looking at like Ysera versus Raid Boss. Going, what do I pick? Maybe it's DQA, Ysera, Raid Boss, and they're like, I don't know what to do. These cards all win the game. They get a DQA, we find out what happens when an unstoppable force meets an unstoppable force. I think it's just whoever plays it first wins in that case. Oh, what is that? Is that going to lose me the game ever? Big Chungus. Let's find out. I don't think so. Right? I don't think so. Shrek next? Into another one? Against Shaman, they have that new one-sided Volcano. That would be very bad. And this is why we played the 8/8 over the 5/6. Just more stats is better. Shit, are we gonna have lethal? Let's see what's in here.
I'll be your build guide.
That's rather good. I think I'll still do this, though, because I have DQA, and I want to play it. Oh, I'm not going to get to play it, am I? Come on now, consec me. I'm just begging you to, right? I'm just begging you to. Oh, good heavens. That's never enough, right? Darn it. We didn't get to the DQA.
The victory.
Ow! Ah, heck. Heck. So I still don't necessarily think this is a good deck. We'll see what happens, but like it's been double Transpog was at 2-0, and then we've just been playing Wormrest and stuff. I don't know. 3-0. Let's just trust the results. Next. Who's next? A rogue. Hori TD 47. That's pretty nice. I assume this is only nice if I didn't draw any ones, so let's just never see this ever again. Ever? And that'll be fine. Yeah, that looks much better. Yeah, I don't think that's worth doing nothing for. I could play this. No, we play. Nope, nope, nope. It is not worth it. We might play it on 4. Like, it's a good card on turn 4. We might play it on 4. We might play it on, like, turn 5 as a 3-drop, maybe. Brasswing is in the house. Do this next, but then I'd mix in a hero power. Maybe I'd just go Reckoning. Just go Reckoning. Reckoning hero power next turn. Or just hero power next turn. Into Gear Grub Reckoning.
Reporting for duty.
Any reason I don't want this down now? I don't think so. Well, okay, if I do nothing with it now, I could have the option to play a 3 and a 1. And I have the option of playing the Reckoning, and I have nothing on board, so I guess I do save it. That might make them a little suspicious of what this secret could possibly be, but it's really just for the grubber.
From the front.
Okay, that's spooky. I'm spooked. Another brass wing?
Yeah, I don't need.
Yeah, I roll need. I like that.
Sharper, your wits or your blades?
Definitely my wits. My blade is a big hammer. That's not sharp at all.
Once upon a time.
Fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, well they very likely have just a win condition in their hand. We'll top deck perfectly, however. Okay. Turn 5, 6. I just do this. They can't Knight Captain this.
Sharper, your wits or your blades?
We've been over this. And then Steed on the Wind Fury, and maybe their win condition Dragon won't matter? Because that's a pretty good looking board.
Delightful.
Don't let them
Seem to be
hold the
dying.
edge.
Okay, they can clear the...
Nothing.
No! What? Wait! Wait, I didn't even notice. They tempoed this? And then drew a dragon later? Oh, that is tragic. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. What's sharper, my blades or my wits?
What's sharper,
Yeah, I know.
your wits or your blades?
Oh my goodness, good heavens. Oh my, I think we win. Okay. I told you guys this deck was bad, and now we're just destroying everybody. This is ridiculous. Wow. This is going to end soon. I swear this is going to end soon. From what I saw this afternoon, this deck should go like 2 wins, man. I'm telling you. All the mages out there, we're going to play some mages, and then you'll see. For real. I'm telling the truth here. Alright. 4-0. Paladin OP, man. Going for 5. Show me. Worm Rest. I'm not even sure how good Worm Rest is. I know it's been good. It's great in Demon Hunter. It's insane in Demon Hunter. Always. It's good in Mage, apparently, right now. I've heard it's pretty good in Druid. It was garbage for me in Priest. No idea. Paladin? It's bad.
Now.
Double Shrek, you say.
Behold the lights
Augie,
inferno.
the Demon Hunter. Neutrals and Illidari's over here. I don't think that's a tempo card. I think we'll just look for tempo cards like Dredraven. This always draws our... Oh, perfect. I was going to say this always draws our Ring of Courage, but now who knows what it'll draw. Battle Fiend is a little bit rude. Oh, the choices. The choices. I choose this. I choose this, then I'll take the board and play this in a protected zone. Okay, I'll strike off the top. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Talk about an absolutely perfect top deck. That's brutal. Going to the Dredraven seems fine. Oh, another Vindicator. The hero, well, it doesn't even seem fine. Everything seems garbage. I guess it's better than this, though. What an unreal top deck. Because they just hero power and clear it and develop a 2 or a 3, and we're just kind of like screwed. Ouch. Okay. Okay, 3 health. At least the 3-drop has 3 health and not 4. Huh. Intriguing.
True strength comes from within.
Yeah. I think that's gonna have to be saved for Satan, no? Even if it's a turn 6? It's only this turn, right? I mean, it's only plus 2 health. Maybe I'd better get it going now, so they don't just hero power this. We'll draw something else perfectly for Satan down the line. Spikered Steed or something. And do they have the answer? Seems like of course they do. Cue it. A bill! Nice. Oh, the beautiful part about this is that... I probably just Satan, honestly. Is that if I play the Hippogriff... Come on now. Another one of these? If I play the Hippogriff... After making this trade, I can't get the Wind Fury because it just dies. Alright, I got faith.
True strength comes from within.
That's not super good. Oh, that is though. Okay. Alrighty.
Believe yourself.
Sure, whatever. Can I make it to turn 9, or am I gonna have to steed something ASAP? I'm leading the ladder. Hero power into the 3-1, 2-2 into the 5-2. Question is, do you have another 2 damage for this 3-2? It'll be either, well, 4 mana. They're going dome, of course. Ouch, that hurts. That hurts my face. I can clear, though. And now I've got... Oh, my God. Okay, forget that. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay! If they don't clear this now, and we steed it, come on. Give me a break. I told you. I literally told you we'd top deck something perfectly for it. I warned you.
I will not falter.
Not bad. If they don't clear this, good heavens. Please don't clear it. Come on. Worm Rest is too strong. Leave it alone. How dare you? Oh, come on. Grim Totem Bounty Hunter? Get out of here, dude. Good thing is his steed is great on anything, but come on, plus 12 health would have been sick. Okay. Yeah, I think you just give that some stats. Keep yourself ahead on the board. Come into TransmogriPurifier and steed. Ideally, we would steed this so that we can protect our TransmogriPurifier. Though it does die to Night Captain. Give it a bonk. Who's next on the chopping block? Do you think they have another one of those? And a Galacca. Well, we just gotta make a ginormous TransmogriPurifier, don't we?
You lack style. Luckily, you have me.
And I hope they don't kill it, because, like, trading this into a legendary would be super cool. They've had so much damage. Surely they're out of steam here. Yeah, hey, that's slow. Can't get rush. Don't? Sure. To block to save your 3-3 there, you can actually get an honorable kill maybe next turn. Trade hero power. Oh boy. Wait, help! Legendaries, unite! I could probably just play this now, honestly. Blessing of Kings becomes a Sathravar. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Does that copy it as is on board? Choose a friendly, add a copy of it to your hand, a deck, and battlefield. Does it copy as is, or is it a 2-3? I think it copies as is on board.
Let me think.
They would trade 4-4, hero power trade. Is that better or worse than just playing this right now? Stopping the Wind Fury? Only I can do both. Surely it's gotta be this. I can always... I keep one in my hand.
You lack style. Luckily, you have me.
And I shuffle one into my deck too. I can always start with Transmog Ring of Courage if, like, trade the Ring of Courage if they do find a way to clear all this. The only thing about this is they do find a way to buff their Night Captain, but come on. Come on. Here comes the cheating card that everybody hates. Show me. Wait, that's not the cheating card that everybody hates. Where's your Illidari Inquisitor, my dude? Wow. Come to 4-0 with a Demon Hunter without an Illidari Inquisitor? Nice. Okay. So they choose not to buff their Night Captain because they're doing a Chaos Nova play to stop the Transpog, but they actually know full well. They don't know I'm gonna trade off, though. Oh, crap. Crap. Oh, I'm one off, right? I'm one off. I can't possibly play this. I'm one off. 2, 4, 9, 13, 15. I just simply don't have it. I gotta get another legendary.
You lack style. Luckily, you have me.
Oh, sorry, Brasswing. You are now a Lyra. The Sun Shard. Oh, man. I am a sucker for Lyra the Sun Shard. You got yourself a deal. I'll hold up one turn. I'll hold up one turn. Oh, this is wrong. This is wrong. Keep my taunts? Oh, yeah, keep my taunts, man. Already Inquisitor is the only thing I care about now. Let there be spells. Oh, give me pre-spells. Give me pre-spells. What are you gonna do? Play another AoE?
Your feeble magic
Okay.
amuses me.
Okay. Top deck is a legendary. All-time recruits gets turned into Baron Geddon. What do I want to buff? Probably this. Okay. I shouldn't play that, but I will. I shouldn't play that, but I will. What else? Holy Nova? Alright, let's see what else they have. Start with a Nova next turn? Legendaries are still pouring in?
Paladin.
Nefarian. Drafted Nefarian. That's been a long time since I've seen that. Oh, a big giant 8/8. Now they might stick around because they think I'm just going to get greedy with spells, and they'd be right. But I mean, they never come back here, right? Okay, rule of thumb here, like, you never concede when there's a Lyra on board. You just don't. It's just rude, right? Like, let me get my spells. I would never concede there. It's just like common courtesy. Going for 6. I did not expect this to start 5-0 at all. We have, like I said at the beginning, it's Transpog and Wormrest. It's all been random nonsense. Like, we haven't really used our deck. And I think one game we used our deck. Going for 6. Going for 6. Show me what you've got. I like what you've got. A Druid. A 5-0 Druid. Surely we're going to get absolutely annihilated by Ambiggins and Explorers. Let's find out. Keep the Battle Mage. Look for my cheese cards. Uh-oh. These are not my cheese cards. I am in trouble.
I can fix anything.
That is not an Ambiggin. That continues to not be an Ambiggin. I wonder if they will play an Annoyotron.
You lack
Whoa! There's the cheese!
You have
There's the cheese! The cheese has been identified. Mad Bomber, eliminate. Eliminate. No, yes, sure, whatever. Good job, Mad Bomber. You've passed the test. Okay, probably just playing our 3 and making this trade, making sure this gets buffed. So it competes with the Living D-Breath, and we'll see whether it's more appropriate to coin it a Hippogriff or a Bittertide Hydra. No value trade. Interesting. I guess they're just hero power. You gotta, you know, at 5-0, you gotta be thinking Emerald Explorer if this is all they're doing. Top deck is being played. A Pompous Thespian. Which we don't get Wind Fury, but I think we do want to eliminate it before playing our big Chungus against a Druid.
Can we agree to compromise?
That's a super cool card. Love that card. New card, Raid Negotiator. Very, very nice. Alright, play the large, make the trade. They make the trade back here, we go Dome. Let's see if we see that choose one spell. Is it spell or card? Card. Choose one card. Not even spell. I feel like it's pretty rare for someone to choose Tree Enforcements. It's probably going to be pretty good. That and Hero Power to remove the 3/2. That and Mark of the Wild. Oh my goodness. And are we playing this? Right to the jibs. And not even clearing the 3/2. Okay, you're hero powering. Yeah, understandable. Okay. I understand. I get it. We make this trade. This is vulnerable here. Nothing we can do about it. Okay. Okay, something we can do about it. Plus it's not... Yeah, that slam this. Still go for this and this, however. Little bit of an awkward board for them. And we do hit the big Chungus. Very nice. Very nice. Top decks a Lunar Visions. Super cool card. And a Hero Power on the 3-1, or are you just going to take out the poison here? I understand value trade the 2-2. Yeah, this into the 2-1. Try to make it awkward for me to handle that 2-1. And it's successful. It is pretty awkward for me to handle that. Care about the poison any longer? Do I care about the poison any longer?
Just act.
I think if they're willing to hero power here and slow down that much, we're just happy to keep this alive and continue going face. Ah, yes, that's pretty good. That's pretty solid. Large don'ts. Large lands, one gets poisoned. Does stop us from lethal. It does stop us from lethal, so should I poison? Nah, there's no reason to poison the 5/8 when I'd have to make these 2 trades anyway. So let's do this. Well, I guess to save... Yeah, this, and then it's whether this is going face or not. And it feels like it definitely is. Play everything out. Hero power, ship this dome, see if they can handle it. They've got cheap minions from Lunar. Let's see if they're good ones. Spammy Arcanist might just kill us here. Spammy Arcanists are so common, making this card... Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Easy does it now. Stop this at once. Can't play Spammy anymore. Can't play Spammy anymore. 6-0, 6-0, 6-0. 6-0, 6-0. Come on. Come on. Explode! No Emerald Explorer. Interesting. I wonder if they'll pounce right into 5-3 here.
Ew.
Oh, Wormrest, the cheese. They also have the cheese. Wormrest TransmogriPurifier Wombo combo. Nice combo. We didn't need ours this game, but not a bad combo. GG. Going for infinite? Come on, dude. Alrighty, show me the cheese. Going for 7? Let's do it. Show me the cheese. Show me the cheese. The thing is like, this deck is like 1/20th of the amount of cheese that my good decks were. Right? Like, it's just a couple little bits of cheese. But that's all you need sometimes, right? Sometimes it's not about how much cheese you have, but of course about its quality, right? Should probably keep a 3-drop, definitely not keeping a Dirty Rat. Yeah. Sure. Full-blown Evil is a card, so, you know, we might see that come down on our Hydra. There are so many punishes to Hydra right now, oh my goodness, what a risky card. But, like, it was up against, like, if they don't have it, it's so good, right? I felt like our draft was bad enough that we had to go for some high rolls. Oh, this meta. I hate to say this. I actually love to say this, but I'm loving this meta so far. A lot of people are not because it's such a clown fiesta. That's the exact reason I'm loving it. You just gotta give up on, like, being in control of a lot of things. If you can accept that things are just not completely in your control, which not everybody can. Sometimes I can't. But you're gonna have a much better time. I try to murder that with my bomber. I think I should. Get destroyed. Get absolutely wrecked. Yes. 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 The average result. The perfect ideal mad bomber. The average result.
Can't go round, don't go through.
Ram Commander is very strong. And makes me a little sad to do this because they're just gonna bonk it back, but it's still the play. I got spells to cast, so get that garbage out of here. Where's our Wormrest Purifier? Where's our TransmogriPurifier?
The courage of man shall not fail.
Ouch. Just got bunked. This gives us the make a card large, right?
True strength comes from within.
Oh shit. Oh, we have small time recruits. That's actually not horrible, I guess, right? I completely forgot about that combo. Is that actually like really good? I don't even know, dude. Whatever. Now we got this. Great. Okay, now we do. Like we're just gonna get obliterated here, right? No matter what we do? Indeed. How do we best set up our frantic hippogriff? Play a... No, I don't even know if there's a way. Let's just do... this. Let's just do this and see what happens. I forgot we had another card to draw from that, outside of Ring of Courage. No surprises there. Nor there. Coins out some sort of garb. Okay, well, might as well see if they have full-blown evil before they get to 6 mana, right? Here we go. Here you go, what are you gonna do? They're gonna spend this turn giving this health, and then come into full-blown evil? That would be so lovely. If they did that, that'd be so cool. I got the healing back later, so it's whatever, right? Okay. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh no, that's pretty strong. Oh, bad news, bad news. Okay. Okay. That's a lot of damage. I fear for our life. I feel like we're gonna die. Let's give it extra health so we die even more. I think if we're ever gonna win, it's gotta be with these clears. And we're down to 7 health now, which is not very much. Shrek high rolls into Brasswing, though. If they have full-blown evil, they win, right? Another tap? Is Brittlebone still in? No, Brittlebone's not in. Igneous Elemental is far from a Brittlebone. Those 1/1s have to come into this Hydra, right? One of them could go into the Priestess, maybe, I guess. That's a pretty weak turn. They just play a... Scrap makes sense. I've got the Abusive to counter that, though. Which I'm probably going to have to use, so what's going on with my Shrek? Okay, everything's fine. There's nothing to worry about. We are healthy and happy and well. We do this for 1. We see what the secret is. And then Frozen Delights for hard-fought fights. I'm gonna need to stop. I just need a Noble Sack here, I think. Go like this. Bonk. 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 Noble. Pops Cooler. And now, full-blown evil doesn't kill us. We are happy, healthy, alive. Even Fellfire Potion doesn't do it, although it would be rather bad for us still. Oh my. Nice Noble Sack. Oh, that Noble Sack, though. Get destroyed. Oh, feels good. Feels good. Get down! That was indeed a noble sacrifice. I just have lethal. I just have a lethal. Easy peasy. Never worried. I was never worried. Not even for a moment. Not too shabby. Going 4-8. We're 7-0. What in the world is going on? I promise, you guys might see in other weeks, or if you've been watching any runs on Twitch, this doesn't seem normal. Not a single mage, not a single Twin Tyrant, not a single Ysera or Onyxia, or like Explorer even. Like, we're just cruising here. Another druid. Star Wars druid. There's our worm rest. There's our transpog. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. That's better. Yeah, I like it all. Let's go. What are you gonna do? Embiggen? I haven't seen an Embiggen yet. Here comes Lord Lads. Did their hand do something weird there? Is there an animation for that 4-mana 4/5 taunt when it gets discounted? Didn't it look like something happened? Alright, here's the deal. First, Transpog.
You lack style.
First,
Luckily,
Transpog.
you have
Get
no-
some legendaries, then transform the deck, right? Come on. Hero power, okay. Draw one legendary, transform the deck. This is good. This is a premium start, man. Small time recruits becomes this piece of absolute trash.
Ew. Clean up this
Okay.
mess.
So let's get rid. Look at this. This is 7-0, dude. This is ridiculous. Here comes Big Taunt, right?
I don't
Yeah, I
need-
saw it. I saw it happen. And I prepared accordingly. Okay, sure. Get in there and fight. I'm pretty sure I saw it happen. I'm gonna have to remember that. Grab ourselves. I want to say against a druid, I will grab. Got a good feeling about saving our transpog. That's surely not right. We gotta protect this at all costs, right? They play a 4-drop. We need to noble sack and play this and not let them have it. Oh, Wasp. Interesting. And freeze, so they force us to make this trade. Or this trade. Probably this trade is technically better. Kazakhstan? Are these all dragons? Active Kazakhstan incoming? Probably. Every single card in my deck is now a bronze dragon. I guess all my class minions, well, Brasswing, would stay the same. Darn, Vindicator would be in there. Okay. Igneous, Noble Sack. Play around Bunk. I don't have a play for next turn, so if this dies, so be it. Because legendaries are usually quite large.
Winners moves, empires.
Okay. Gives us another legendary. Let's see if they regret it. Well, I'm glad that got changed. And sure, I mean, it's a play. You can play it after Baron.
Crosses the uncrowned.
Sever my wrath.
Or next turn.
Melt away.
Not gonna catch me making that trade, buddy. Not gonna happen. If anyone's killing this transpog, it is you, not me. Not gonna happen. Alright, so they do that. It's Noble Sack. They run the 3/3 into it. And I think it did its job. I mean, we didn't get the greatest legendaries, but just wait till this goes into fatigue and I slam that Kazakhstan. That card's extremely strong. Very rude. Very rude. Better go ahead and do this and this. I'll probably mix in a hero power and use the poison on that. Varangeddon is a huge hit from Transmog against a druid. Gotta remember to play around Scales of Onyxia. The 7-mana summon a full board of 2/1s with Rush. That card's insane.
Don't forget to tip your Torin.
Okay. Whoa! Raid boss Onyxia much? At least if I have the red raid boss, I can play the Varangeddon. No, that's not gonna work. At least if they have the red raid boss, I can lose instantly. That could be fine. Okay. If they have raid boss, we never, ever, ever win this game. So let's just do this. This. It seems a little suspicious, them going to 10 mana like that with that Pilfer Tower. So whatever. If they have it, and it's game over. Not off the top, surely. No, really? Scale, Jesus. Oh boy. Okay, it's no raid boss, but it still is extremely strong. Expendable performers, you know, is pretty good. And none of that is remotely strong. 18 cards left. Feels like I'm probably not getting an active Kazakhstan. I could try to discover a Consec, I guess. But what if I miss? Blessing? Ugh.
With every step, the light guides you.
Okay, those are hot garbage. Yeah. Okay, little card draw. Get us closer to our Templar captain that we haven't hit yet. Seems okay. Okay, Captain. Who's next on the chopping block? Who's next on the chopping block? Give me my spell. What are you doing? Ah, a Twin Tyrant. Yes, these are more of the cards that I thought we'd be playing all the way up until 7. Scale of Onyxia, Twin Tyrant, Dire Frostwolf. Right, like, it's a wonder. Okay, it's a pretty good card. And I think I ought to play it now. That's a pretty good draw. Good old Worm Rest Purifier. Wouldn't mind a couple more of those, to be honest. I don't think it's going to be enough to win, but not too shabby. We still have too many cards. They still have too many cards. Okay, that's fine. Coins are coins not a little bit irrelevant right now? That and hero power seems pretty fine. Only if they have a Gadget Sand Auctioneer, but usually people don't have that. Smash the Kazakhstan into that is our only option at the moment. Yeah, I think we'll stick to this. Rip active Kazakhstan, man. That's tough. And see if they have an answer for the 8/8, right? This just threatens lethal. Rich for draw? They are in trouble. What do you get for 4? What do you get for 4 here? That helps. My shields for Argus. Nope. That's a good night, Jim Kite. Kazakhstan clearly OP. Easy peasy. I mean, come on. I gotta know. It's for the achievement.
The light guides you.
Show him the second one too. Just say, look, come on, look how large this is. Doubled in size. Boom. 8-0. Come on. I mean, that was... we should not be 8-0. There's no way we should be 8-0. This is not an 8-0 deck. We literally just played Worm Rest Purifier. We made some good plays on the way, or like surviving plays on the way to the late game, but we just top decked a random, Tarim and won because of it. Insane, right? 8-0, I'm skilled, going for 9. And we're going to lose 3 in a row, right? There's no way we're not going to. We're going to lose 3 in a row. Like, we don't... what are we doing up here? Here we go. Shaman, put us in our place. Obliterate us, please.
Uther versus Thrall. For Doomhammer.
Barons, Stonehearth, Vindicator, not super great. I think I should probably toss those. Could you consider keeping this? But if I draw a single one, then it becomes a lot worse. What with all that small time recruiting and whatnot. Oh, that's more like it. Hey, a Worm Rest Purifier. Okay. Hey, Novice Zap. Should I try to keep up with tempo? Oh, yeah, I should do that, I think.
You need a blessing?
Do you need a blessing? You can't even totem. Just hit me in the face. And And boom!
More
Goes the
clean up
dynamite.
this mess.
It's happened. Say goodbye to all our Shreks. It's Templar Captain O'Clock here. Or Bronze Explorer would be welcome at some point. Get away, Kodo. Could coin the rock pool here. A Reckoning, Avalanche, and whatnot. Okay. Probably going to be using these two to trade into it, coming to the Gear Grubber. I think. Ooh, that's a pretty good card. They low roll it, unfortunately, but pretty good card. That's a big deal if I'm coming into this, which I am. Yikes.
Impure.
Yeah, I roll need. Rip opponent. Any other hit, and this is dead. That's a tough one. Frost Spell? Okay, I no longer feel bad anymore because that card's, you know, ridiculous. Blessing of Kings, Reckoning seems pretty good. They're gonna freeze one of these. I probably do this. Could do Getaway too. Probably get these Reckonings rolling. I don't want to get hit by Night Captain. I think I'm gonna make this trade when Reckoning kills the 4/6 anyway. No need to get hit by a Night Captain here, I don't think. They're gonna wind chill the 7/4 probably, but at least they lose this Lorgent Lad. Decent. And Frost Spell? Glaciate! Get in my belly! Oh, that's bad news. Well, fuck. Alright, well, that card is bullshit, and we lose, so that's fun. One of my favorite things about cards that are banned from the arena, which is this is not allowed to be drafted, it is banned, is that you can discover them to reintroduce the problem into the arena. We got the Reckoning, great. I can't play anything here. Can't do anything. Hope they hit the 1/1 and I have no answer, maybe? Like, I still need to develop stats or they're just going to develop around it, and I can't... It's frozen, they're going to trigger something else on the Reckoning. Like, I can't do anything. I just lose. So that's fun. A while ago, I had this idea that maybe the cards that were banned could be removed from the arena. Banned and whatnot. It was an idea I came up with a while ago, like a year or a bit ago. I came up with it. No one else had even thought of it. There's just nothing to do. There's just nothing to do.
It's for my ult.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, just wait for our death. I'll just wait for death. I'm down to wait for death. The way to win is, one, this gets reckoned, hopefully. If not, we get Bronze Explorer off the top. That coming back to him is better. We get, interesting that they'd go after that when they have Get My Belly on board. That's just incorrect, right? You should hit the 1/1 so that you gain more stats on your lieutenant. Strong. Wrong. Okay, now we do the classic do absolutely nothing play. Maybe we get a quality Consec randomly. Could be something. They might not even go face with it, which is the crazy thing, right? They probably don't at 8-0. Another out of my jungle, very cool.
This is not what we stood for.
And there's the test for Reckoning coming in, and they're not going to be foolish enough to get rid of that, and that's just gonna do it. There's nothing to do here. Vine Cleaver, like you can't ever deal with this. There's no top deck that's a Paladin card that deals with this, and we're dead with 2 turns. How annoying. Okay. Here's an idea. Consec to take away the Divine Shield. Make it so that the Reckoning can't trigger on this. Because we have a minion in the way. I don't... Like, they know it's Reckoning. They're not gonna kill off their 12-8, right? They're gonna sit... Like, they sit there and they just eat it and don't attack. I mean, there's nothing to do, right? Twin Tyrant, so they can test it? Goodbye. Gotta go. Thank you very much. And, yeah, Glaciate's still busted. Really, really sucks that they just let banned cards be discoverable. But, is what it is, and we're on our way from 8-1, trying for 9 again. Next. I did say we were going to go 3 losses in a row, and I meant it. Here we go. Paladin versus Paladin. Said that weird. Paladin.
Burns with holy fire.
Behold the light's inferno.
Right, somehow I managed to lose the game with Worm Rest on 2. So, I don't know. We'll full mulligan, look for it again. That's not very good. That's not very good at all. Oh yeah, we have a Spectred Steed in this deck. How are we 8-1 without actually using the Spectred Steed all that often? Like, we got it, like, 1 with the Sathravar, and that was insane. We haven't really been doing much steeding. Oh no, Bill, why? Bill, no! Bill, how could you do this to me? It'd be Noble Sack, it's not worth this. Honestly, I do this. What if it's Noble Sack? I can't take that risk down the line if they kill it. I can't. Get out of here, 1-1, you're garbage. Probably gonna be Avenge. Avenge that lad? At least I'm doing nothing else. It's okay. Really not the greatest looking hand. I wish I had lighter things. God damn it. Really? That's not good. That's not good at all. Renting Hippogriff, like, they're gonna go face with that, and then we got the Hippogriff, which is nice. Or we can go Tiger into, oh good lord, Steed. Okay, this is also not going well. This is also not going well. At least they don't get their Divine Shield, so we know they don't have a dragon before turn 5. They go face, and then we rely on the Steed to come back here. Trek into Bear. Alright, Steed. Save me! Save me, Steed. Like, this is... Did I play a Polkelt I was unaware of? At this stage, I'm like, that's fine, but did I? Could I have a Defias Cleaner? Coin a... What do you coin on for... No, don't... Vine Cleaver. I hate it. Stop. Stop it. Stop it! We got the Brass Wing. Doesn't honorable kill the dudes. But at least it kills the 1/1s down the line here. Go ahead with our Shrek. Boom! High roll. Boom! It's actually not too bad. Do this, do this. Take a weapon and 1/1 into the taunt. Saves the Shrek. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Okay, I mean... I guess we'll just go back to full health then? It's not horrible. Thanks for buffing that. Oh my god, that's not fair. We're gonna be rich. They still have 1 charge of the weapon, so we'll see. Okay, well, that's also not fair, so we're even, right? That's also not fair, so we are even. And weapon charge goes face. That, to me, screams that they have a second one in hand. Now, I could do this, the clear one, and I will do that. And here comes a second cleaver, because why would you go face there? Also, who drafts a Templar Captain? Right, you gotta play a Worm Rest to earn that. Oh no, that's bad. Dino Size? Okay. We're Vine Cleaver Dino Size Templar Captain. Like, you just have those cards? I can get... Okay, wait a minute. How does this work? I must know. That's a 0-mana legendary. I have to know. And you all have to know if you don't.
You lack style. Luckily,
Comes
you have
from within.
Hey, look at that. Could have been better. Could have been better. Like, it's a kind of a whiff here, but it's not a whiff. It's only... I might not play it for 0, though. I might not play it for 0. I might just play it for 4 and try to get a bunch of 2/2s rolling. Get a bunch of minions on the board.
Move quickly.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
Reporting for duty.
It's a cool combo, though. Cool combo. If that was like a 0-mana Onyxia or a 0-mana Ysera, that could have been good. $10-3 into the Transmogrifier. That's how much cheese the Transmogrifier has been responsible for. Just so we're aware, that's hilarious. Okay. This looks good. This looks promising.
Can't go round.
Oh, they don't kill anything else. That's huge. Oh my god, that's huge. Oh my god, that's huge. I can Dirty Rat now, maybe, because these are in there. Let's definitely do this.
Maverick's fleet is ready.
Oh my god.
The battle.
I can clear. I ain't talking. I'm just asking to get obliterated by one of these cards, aren't I? What are the odds it's actually like a relevant taunt?
I ain't talking. Make this look easy.
Oh, baby! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That was close. Oh my god, that's nasty. Spammy Arcanist. Dirty Rat OP. Okay, I gotta think here. We go for sure. Boop. 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 Hero power. Young Priestess. And this lives. No spammy. You can't get through the Dirty Rat with these. Did that just win the game? That's insane if that just won the game. What are you gonna do to me? Another spammy? Oh my goodness. That is unbelievable. Consecration. Created by Battle Vicar. Off the top. Nope. Oh geez. Oh no. That's a dragon, isn't it? That's gonna be a dragon that's gonna ruin my whole life, isn't it? Oh no, it's so close. So close. I can draw my Albatross. If only my Transmog was still around. We have to assume that's what? Templar Captain? Because that's also not good. Oh boy. Don't give him the honorable kills. I mean, what can I do here? What can I do here? First, see what's in here.
I'll be your field guide.
Okay. Do we get rid of? Trying to get rid of you?
More training?
I guess does this work? No, it doesn't. Good to know. Yeah, we'll just do this. Get these out of range of the honorable kill that could be coming. Or, yeah, of the dragon, so they don't heal, at least. Nice target there. And which 8 is it? It's Primordial. Okay. That's still very, very strong and very rude. 7? I need to play this first. If it kills the Flappy Bird, then whatever. I'm just so far behind.
Wanna blow something up?
Nope. Nope. Good work, Mad Bomber. Good work, Mad Bomber. Okay.
Get in there, fight, maggot.
If that would have hit this once, that would have been huge. And they have 2 1/1s, but my top decks are all bad. Don't I need to go for this? Into what, stealth? They get divine shields? I guess not. That's so bad, man. Mad Bomber, I needed a high roll there, dude. What a huge dirty rat, only to be obliterated by, like, look at the late game on this deck. And to be fair, like, I'm looking at this list. Good lord, dude. My Paladin draft went very differently from yours, didn't it?
Reporting for duty.
Okay, I need to leave now. And there's 2. I called 3 in a row. I'm telling you, this, you can tell by these matchups. Look at this deck. This deck is so much better than ours. We do not belong up here. We cheesed our way up here. This deck is a 2 or 3 win deck. I'm telling you guys. Going for 9. Whew. I'll do my best. I'll do my best, but let's see if we get just absolutely rocked 3 times in a row here. I'm calling a mage. I'm calling a mage. They're going to do some things. Mage does some things to you in this meta. That's not a mage. That is a warlock. Alright. Good luck, everybody. We've got the Purifier. We got our win condition in hand. Fat chance I'm playing a Mad Bomber on 2. I guess I'll keep it, just in case I need to play it on 2. Brass Wing is in hand. Okay. RNGesus, take the wheel. Yes. Thank you. That makes it more likely we're going to play Purifier on 2. Don't play a 2-3. Don't coin a 2-3, because then I'm going to want to play the Mad Bomber. Thank you. Boom, it's over. Boom. Now our deck is just as good as our last opponent's, right? Double Templar. No Bronze Explorers, no Templars from this Purifier yet. I'm sure it's coming. The only rough part about this is that I give up my TransmogriPurifier, unfortunately. Okay. Do I want this to get hit? Yeah, probably.
With every step, the light guides you.
Blessing of Kings or Silver Moon here? I think we want the Blessing of Kings. And boop, and boop. Here. Zerp. Zerp. Darn it. Darn it. Blessing of Kings on the 1-3. I figure we probably want the Blessing of Kings over the Silver Moon Portal because... I mean, Warlock's got Crazed Netherwing, they've got Hellfire, they've got Fellfire Potion, they've got a Abyssal Enforcer. Now, they also do have the Dragon. That is a 5-mana 6/6. Oh, nice. A 5-mana 6/6 destroy a minion, but that's only 1 card. I think we need to push face with this in the Vine Cleaver. I don't think I have time to make this trade. Slam the Tiger, push that dome, get close to a Vine Cleaver, slam that dome, make their double-sided AoE a little weaker, and we've been Blast Crystal and everything is lost. All hope is gone. Dino-sized, Jesus, dude. I told you, Vine Cleaver Dino-sized. We just got our last opponent's deck. Good heavens. We just need to find one more turn. And they lost the Mana Crystal. That's pretty early on. It's a big deal. Uh-oh. Dragon Alert. Dragon Alert. Dragon Alert. End the game as quick as possible. Wouldn't mind a Steed off the top, honestly. I'm guessing the 5-mana dragon that kills my lad. Oh my god, that could be absolutely disgusting if I top deck a spell.
Burn away your transgressions.
And get the Brass Wing out? Or even a small minion.
Burn away your transgressions.
Down to 10. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Oh, boy. Brasswing coming down for free pretty much here. Big turn, do you have the 6/6 Dragoon? They do indeed, and without that, I think we'd be in great shape. With that, however, we might be in a little trouble. Okay.
You wanna blow something up?
Okay, dude. Okay, dude. So we don't... I wanted to see what we hit first. This is gross. Sets up lethal with just Vine Cleaver. Good lord. That's disgusting. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay, we're probably not actually in as much trouble as I was maybe leaning towards. That's the only way they had a chance, and then like, oh my god. This is, Wormrust Purifier, ladies and gentlemen. 29 bad cards, don't fret, don't worry. Wormrust Purifier is here with, for a limited time, I hope, the Epic Offering Rate bug to be in as many decks as you want. To cheese you, wins, get to 10, get to 11, get to 12, all cheesed by this one small 2-drop. That's sure not enough.
I suppose.
That's sure not enough. What do we want to do here? Dino size?
Oh, yeah, you got it.
GG. I am skilled. I am skilled. And we are going for 10. I was wrong. I thought 3 in a row for sure. I thought for sure 3 in a row. GG. I wonder what their huge dragon discovery was. Doesn't matter if you don't get to turn 10, right? 1 for 10. Here we go. Show me the Transmog. I got a good feeling about Transmog. Wormrust can take a break this time. Indicator, Basilisk, Gear, Grubber. That's pretty good. Uh-oh. Lyra, the Shaman. Okay. That's not horrible. I do nothing turn 1. I coin Vindicator into easy small-time recruits, because I'll never ever hit the Ring of Courage. Hit the Ring of Courage, how bad will that be? I'll toss this. I got plenty of 5s. Hydras, Hippogriffs, Popsicle are nice. Not the one I wanted to replace it with. Maybe like an early... Oh, perfect. Excellent. Forget everything. Come on, I can't coin that. I can't coin that without a play. I can't do it. I can protect it behind the Gear Grubber, maybe? We'll see if they do anything other than Totem. Ram Commander. Okay, could just coin this. Coin this.
Yeah, I don't need.
I think I was acting in the mulligan as if this was going to still be 4 mana after doing nothing on 1. Keeping 2 3s might have been a little unnecessary. Freeze? Freeze, how dare you? In theory, they can't handle my Transmog. But I think I want to play on curve, and either of these is quite good. We hit the ring, and that seemed pretty reasonable. As long as they don't turn it into a frog. Please don't turn it into a frog. A turn 3, 7/8 with taunt? Rivet. Rivet. No more devolving missiles. That's out now. No more devolving missiles as of this week.
The will of the Forsaken is unbreakable.
Okay, Tower Sergeant's very strong. And contends with this quite well. I wonder if we want to try something with... I should probably just trade it. Play the 2 Murlocs, maybe? Let's see what secret we get. We'll sack. Don't think that's worth it. Don't think that's worth it. I'll just take the Reckoning. Buff the Murloc. Make this trade. Ship this Dome. They want to save, like, if they bump here and play these, they clearly don't have a Hex. So, if they want to play both of these, like, there's not really anywhere good to go over here with them. The punish would be a second Tower Sergeant, but they can get that very easily anyway with just Ram and another Tower Sergeant, so it's whatever. Who's next on the chopping block would be extremely rude and strong for them. That's always a good one for Reckoning, is blocking Knight Captains. Because it dies, they die right away. Oh, that's very rude.
Private Shorty, reporting for duty.
Can't play this anymore. I wonder if they hesitated because they're thinking about snowfalling. Wormrest Purifier, now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Ew. Clean up this mess.
Gorgeous.
I stand in wonder.
Oh yeah, you're right. You haven't been watching this whole time, Lyra. We've seen a lot of this. We're just used to it by now, but Wormrest Purifier, nice. Don't think I'm going to give them the Basilisk with this. Maybe make this trade. We trade back here, maybe. Now's the time we get avalanched. We already know the combos that can happen with this Wormrest, right? TransmogriPurifier into small-time recruits could be unbelievable. And also into a randomly generated Vindicator is super, super cool. Frozen delights for hard-fought fights. Kooky? Why? Kooky? Why? Okay. Warhorse Trainer. Cool. Not very good, honestly. Maybe go with the Blessing. It's not super good. Get it out of the way. They can make this trade. I probably should make the trade. Oh, that feels so bad. Nothing feels good here. They make that trade. I need to count on my Transpog, I think.
You scream.
I scream, you scream. So easy trade for them here and develop whatever they want. We need to count on like a Templar Captain or a Bronze Explorer, neither of which we've seen, despite many Wormrest Purifiers. Just give me the busted cards. That seems like it's probably going to be a Reckoning. Oh, good heavens. But we'll try not to make it too obvious. It's Reckoning. Try to say we're going to match the Poison against that. Then hover over theirs and be like, oh shit, right, they have two 1/1s. Then play the Reckoning as if it's Noble Sack. And then Warhorse. And now they trade this. This dies. They play two 1/1s. This dies, and they're still ahead. But I think it's the best we got. Comfort Tyrion. Oh, they go Hyairo instead. And then clear with the 1/1 and keep the 4/6 alive. Very nice. At least they don't have a 1/1 left to pop or Divine Shield. Pardon me. Okay, pretty sick. Pretty good. Pretty good. Cavalry Horn. Cavalry Horn? I ain't got time for that. I just gotta slam the Tyrion against this. And see if they have an answer. Help. Jade Claws pops the Divine Shield, and Gastropod is gonna have to get hit by our Cavalry Horn. And then we make this trade, and our oh my god. Okay. That'll give them a whole other thing to worry about. Like, we have to play this now.
You lack style. Luckily, you have me.
Do I ever ship this face? What are they gonna do to this? Like, this is gonna break upon the Tyrion dying. They can double trade here, is the problem. If I do this, they might do this once. And then they come into the 4/7. It seems like the Brasswing might be dying too. I think we're supposed to do this. Face, put him to 9. This might put him... Oh, that's so close. That's so close. 2 hits with the weapon coming in. If they double trade with this, how are they going to deal with this? Alright, face it is. Changed my mind. I need to kill them. I need to kill them. I need to kill them. You have to become dead. Huge turn. What do you have? A bunch of garbage? Probably 3 Blazing Battle Mages is my guess, and you're going to play them all before seeing what my minion is? Right? Poor Transpog. You know, it was going to be dragged out onto the battlefield anyway. What can I do? Big ol' Whelp is not a quick card. Probably looking for something that does something. A little more initiative.
2 is coming.
That is rough. That's rough, buddy. That is rough, dude. Hello! Oh, baby! Sheesh! Lyra, what can I say? Well played. You know, I got 1 minion in hand. You're like, what are the odds that, you know, they had to play the weapon to remove my snail? What are the odds their minion is just absolutely enormous, right? Another well-deserved win. Double D's. First run of the new meta, double D's? Going for 11. Lyra wants to be our friend. That's multiple friends today. Who was the other friend? I gotta delete them. They turned out not to be... Lyra, I will accept. Oh man, I don't remember who it was. Darn, I'm gonna just delete somebody else at random. Lyra! Viewer discretion is advised. I think this actually might be a Lyra who watches my stream, potentially. Sorry about that, Lyra. Maybe Lyra will speak to me. I also think Lyra is a leaderboard player. Hydrologist is a nice keep.
Uther versus
Key Daddy. Key Daddy. Keep this. I haven't... Ghoul. I haven't even played this Ghoul, have I? It's always been Worm Rested. Yo, real judge? Yep. I think I'm the real judge. Just cheesing with Wormrest and Transpog. Okay. Making friends, making friends. Everybody is my friend. Got the Wormrest again. Got the Wormrest once again. And let's see if a Demon Hunter can stop us. 1, 2, 3. Boom goes the dynamite. This has been unbelievable. This run has been unbelievable.
each scar a foe.
Okay, that's quite strong. That's quite strong. I can remove it though.
Strike now.
I'm back to recording. Good game. That's the most friendly anybody's been. That's the biggest conversation we've had since I've recorded this series.
Let me think.
Gotta go boop, offline, boop. Alright. This has to go, of course. And then we just play the Ignious Elemental. Was this a random steed? I think this was our drafted steed. You can tell from the deck tracker, which is kind of like cheating, right? It's kind of cheap.
Each scar.
Whoa, talk about being completely unreasonable. What is this? Alright, well, the game's over, right? Come on, what can I do? I need my Dragoons. I need my Brass Wings. This card is unbelievably strong. And 2 of them by turn 3 is nearly unbeatable. Yeah, Lightfuse Stegodon is back. I don't think that's going to cut it. I think this one was over. Like, this one was already tough when they played the first Vanguard. There's nothing to do here. Help me. Right, it's a 2-mana 4/4 with an upside. You know, there's Millhouse Mana Storm, good old 2-mana 4/4 with a pretty severe downside. Like, imagine if my Spikered Steed was free. Then that would make it worth it. But this is just, like, absolutely bonkers. Insane card. They know what it is. They know what I'm doing. They know exactly what I'm doing here, right? They might not have the extra damage, but they're being like, what if it's Avenge? I deal that extra damage, then I kill the 1/2 to give them the least amount of health, but it's still not quite enough to stop me from trading back, right?
Fireball ready.
That's rude. That's unkind. Brasswing? Okay, now we just leave that alive forever, right? What can I do? What can I do? I got nothing.
Reporting for duty.
I got nothing. Just stall and see if they play nothing but 2 health minions. Who's next on the chopping block? Yeah, I mean, this is just all premium stuff. Troll Bat Rider is great. The other cards are just unbelievably busted, right? Completely busted, completely busted, completely busted. There's just no way to win the game.
Reporting for duty.
Well, that's not necessarily true, I guess. There's some plants up in here. We go either this, and then this trades in. Well, then they'd get an honorable kill. Or I just go this steed. We're down to 11, and maybe a miracle brasswing, but that's just a real ridiculous tempo start from the Demon Hunter. It's all Battle War. Like, Knight Captain's one thing. Battle War and Vanguard, if you just get those early, it's just impossible to compete in the tempo game. You need AoE. You need AoE. You can't compete with those stats. Okay, they've had enough of the runners.
Each scar.
Oh my god, dude. Is that more Vanguards than I've ever drafted in my life? Maybe, because I never picked Demon Hunter last meta. Good lord, dude.
Strike now.
That is insane. And we are dying, we are dying, we are becoming dead. And we are dead, we're dying. They're gonna gain +3. My Brasswing won't even kill this. So if I do... Oh man, I can't stop this from honorably killing and becoming huge. This card is so unbelievable. Like, the fact that it can be... It's a 5-minute 6/6, deal 3 damage it's already unbelievable. The fact that it can become a 9/9 pretty easily here is pretty brutal. I can't stop it. It's gonna be, so if it attacks it and it dies but honorably kills, it will still become a 3 health minion. If I steed this, there's no way they miss that honorable kill. And even more, I just gotta do this. We could even be dead still. Unlikely, but... A Hierocopter? God, I hate this card so much. It's still in, like, so many decks, dude. Alright, well, we're just dead. Like, Brasswing doesn't even win now because Knight Captain is so strong. We're at 10 wins, and our deck, seriously, I'm telling you guys, our deck is not good. We got to 10 because of absolute ridiculous RNG with 2 cards, right? How many games did we win without playing these? Too bad I couldn't do this. So this heals me for how much? 8? Are we actually alive by a little? Okay, and then I play this. There's no way, right? I'm gonna be dead to Illidari. I don't have Illidari yet. I'm alive! Technically, by all technical definitions. If they don't kill me, this is pretty good, but I just, unlikely we live through the turn against the Demon Hunter. Another chopping block incoming. That's too bad. I needed that 9/1 to die. I needed that 9/1 to die, because now, like, this is a lot of stats, but it still gets kind of wrecked with this. I mean, come on, there's one play, right?
Face me, for I have been chosen. I will not falter.
That's a shame. If that 9/1 had to come in, we actually maybe could have won this game. I don't see it happening now. In fact, I bet we're probably dead this turn. The way this, I mean, we're 10 wins? Illidari Inquisitor? Or what are we doing here? Crazy that we're even ahead in tempo now after 3 Vanguards. 3 Vanguards and a Knight Captain. Like, absolutely bonkers.
Fresh fell steel.
Okay, that's not Illidari. That's not Inquisitor. Okay. Ring of Courage, Blessing of Kings, go face. They never have the answer. What can I do here? Okay. What's in here? Hold the bridge? Oh my god, hold the bridge, dude. Don't have enough for all this, though. Hold the bridge? It's gotta be. This is the same as a Blessing of Kings. So I can do this. This.
What enticing power.
Wait, ever just go face? What are they gonna do? Hero power it? No way. We're not gonna win this. Sure.
Must move quickly.
Back up to 12? Like, that was their best turn. Let's see what they have. I don't know. This is pretty insane. Let's see what happens here. Illidari Inquisitor actually can't cut it here. Twin Tyrant coming in. Chaos Nova. Okay, Chaos Nova clears, and that'll probably do it. Small? They have 2 cards to our 1. They're just gonna take the biggest taunt they can, like a giant Mastodon or something. Hey, you know what? No matter what happens, we made it a game. Pretty insane. To be fair, yeah, I'm pointing out all our opponents' absolutely busted cards. Like, this is... well, that's pretty funny. Brasswing is absolutely busted, too.
Face me, for I have been chosen.
Another Satan. Lethal setup? They got the taunt, but lethal setup? Wormrest Purifier, I swear to God.
This is not what
Talon is great here. They hero power and I can't get around the Divine Shield. Very, very strong Discover on the Talon. And this is a pretty important top deck. Ivory Knight. Yeah, okay. That's gotta scare them.
What enticing.
Yeah, what enticing power, I know, right?
Reporting for duty.
They go for the Satan.
I will not falter.
I wonder what this is. What's this gonna be, right? Huge minion coming in?
Enticing power.
They hero power the 1/1. They can't trade off the other 2. Huge top decks. This is unreasonable. We should not be in this game. Not a chance. Alright, Big Chungus is in the building. Another trade. Illidari. Problem is, they know. No, you gotta hero power the minion all day. You gotta leave. Did they go face? That's wrong. That's 100% wrong. You know what this is. That's just a complete blunder. You have to deny. You let me live. You take away my initiative on this dino size every time. Is there even another spell? Huge misplay. Huge misplay. After all our luck? Okay, come on. First of all, we won that game. Are you kidding me? Second of all, huge misplay by T-Daddy. Third of all, would it have mattered? Probably not, because I top decked the taunt and then dino-sized that. So he might have still won because they can't get by the taunt. But still, that's gotta be clear the minion, hero power the 1/1 every day of the week there. We beat those three. This game is over. It's turn 2. This game is over. Oh my god, dude. Unbelievable. Brasswing into double Satan buffs. Into discovered dino size and heal. I can't. We're going for 12. What in the world? This is insane. 11-2, going for 12. There we go. Like, I've barely played any of the cards in our deck, to be honest, right? It feels like I've played more cards not in our deck than I have in our deck. Final boss. And it is a mage. Finally, we play a mage, and we're gonna be put right in our place here, aren't we?
Asked for it.
Oh my goodness, a mage at 11-2. We are in trouble. Nope. I need Transpog and Wormrest, or I am not gonna stand a chance. Send help. Help me. So that's not it. That is not the start I need. Good luck, Mage. Maybe we'll see the, there's Rune of the Archmage. So consider that the epic offering rate bug is ongoing right now. And that Rune of the Archmage is an epic card. There's Rune of the Archmages everywhere. Also, a lot of the new 10 mana Discover 2 Dragons and summon them is kind of all over the place. It's actually a really bad draw. We really wanted to just get our full value of small-time recruits. Probably need to wait for a Worm Rest if that's ever going to work. Or if they Albatross us. Alright. Match our ghoul in. If we don't draw our Worm Rest, they're just going to look at our deck and be like, how in the world is this person at 11-2? I was complaining about this deck when we drafted it, and I stand by it. It's not a good deck. Please, it's not, right? It's not a good deck. We barely even used our cards. That doesn't really do anything. Makes it a 3 health. Is that worth it? Just draw 2 1s. And what am I even doing next turn? I probably just do this and play it, honestly.
Strength comes from within.
Make them hero power at the very least. Come into this, or this priestess if this is still alive.
By moon and spear.
Uh-oh, they have a dragon. That's not good. Send help. Mad Bomber, you got this? Mad Bomber, you got this? Mad Bomber, you got this, bro? Wonder what I should do here. Just this and Battle Mage, probably. Get those out of our way for top decks.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
Arcane Intellect on 4 is pretty weak, but if they have like an answer to this, and we come into Frantic Hippogriff, that could be nice.
Don't let them harm the
Oh, Jesus. Okay, well that's not nice. That card's insane. And that means they have another dragon, too. Really, really strong card. Okay, so they have this trade and 6 mana of development. We're getting closer and closer to our high roll Shrek and our Brasswing.
This valley will be your icy tomb.
Spooky. I'm spooked. Dragon Breeder? Okay, Mad Bomber first. Okay. Am I supposed to play the Dragon Breeder? I think I'm supposed to play as much small stuff as I can. And I think that includes the Priestess. Get a little extra health there. Try to make the, they make a value trade, they make a value trade. Setting up for a future Brasswing, maybe.
A simple spit.
There's another Dragoon. Pretty strong. So, like, if you get Arcane Breath, this is insane. If you don't, it's fine. Shrek into Bear. Shrek into Crush. Boom, get destroyed. It's over. That's not good. That's not good. I think if we want to win, we need a better beast than that. 1 health is pretty low. Top Keck is pretty good against a 5/5. However, not very good against the Brasswing. So, we'll take the Brasswing, and if they somehow don't have removal for the Brasswing, getting a second one with Dragon Breeder would be rather nice. Easy peasy, go back up to 20, clear most of the board. It is amazing, that's true. I will admit that, Brasswing is amazing. Right, outside of Wormrust and Transmog, this deck has Steed and Brasswing. Those are those are really the only, like, really good cards. Crazy. And they did roll Arcane Breath from Spellkin. I played a Mage on stream and rolled, I think it was 7 Spellkins and didn't get 1 Arcane Breath. And this rascal comes in and just discovers 1 immediately. Very rude. That order probably could have been better. Like, they would have just summoned a 6/6. But instead, they do not summon a 6/6. That seems worse. Look at how bad this is, man. How did we get here? Oh, boy. When it counts, we miss them. Great. Just absolutely obliterated. I feel like this is like maybe one of the 2 or 3 games all run we've actually had to play with our own deck. We're just getting destroyed. Like, our deck sucks. It sucks. It's a bad deck. It shouldn't go 7, let alone 11. Look at all our opponents' cards and how good they are. You know, like they're all. Look at the Dragon synergy, Firelands Portal, Warder Spellkin with Scale Rider. Like that's what should be here. I would hate to snag this 12 away from you, Mage. And this isn't even like a good-looking mage, like an insane-looking mage. Right? It's just a good mage. Yes, close game. Close game. This could have gone either way. Worm Rest. You know what? It's too late. We've already lost, but, you know, shout out to TransmogriPurifier, the only reason this deck did not go 3 wins. Epic offering rate bug, shenanigans, all wrapped up. GG. Frozen delights for hard font fights. Kill me. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I've outstayed my welcome here in the arena today. Take me out. Do it. My body's ready. Play the dragon card. Play the dragon card. Surely a freezer can't be frozen. Any Worm Rest card that can save us here? It's not Getaway Kodo, I'll tell you that right now. Alrighty. GG. We'll give them a chance to play a mage card. Mage cards are fun. We'll give them a chance to play like a Malagos or a...
Well played.
Yeah, well played, sure. I mean, how... not really close. Remember when we dirty ratted that, Spammy? That was good times. Okay, we've gone and died. 11 wins, 1 shy of the 12. Surely, you know, if we can get 11 with this, a 12 is in our future at some point. Hopefully not in the too distant future. No idea when the epic offering rate bug will be fixed. Last time, I believe it took 2 months, so hopefully it'll be a little quicker than that. I'll keep you guys posted week to week as we have these videos coming in. GG's. 11 wins. Again, insanely lucky to be even close to 11. Got a golden legendary last week. Alright everyone, thank you very much for watching. Awesome run. We'll see you in the next episode. If you're enjoying the content, please obliterate that thumbs up button. Annihilate that subscribe button, and if you're really looking to support the content, tell your mom about this channel, and we'll see you next week.
My name is Judge.
Whose name is Judge?
My name is.
Whose name is Judge?
My name is
That's a silly name.
Judge.
Okay, that's enough.